think I've done a live stream on YouTube in a long time. Since back in the Oregon Trail days. But I guess there's nobody even on here except for one person. Who is it? Where's the live chat? Okay. Oh, I didn't even do filters. Pretty sweet.
Here I come.
Here comes Mama Ox.
Hello, hello.
There are people on. We have 3 people. And 2 thumbs up already. Alright.
And Jason's over here eating.
Gotta get my last minute eats in before we start filming. So, you want to tell them what we're doing?
What we're doing?
Yeah.
What do you mean? What are we doing?
Somebody. Drew, what's up, bro? How you doing?
I guess what we're doing, Jason just told me this morning. He goes, we're going to do a live feed and do our week wrap up. So you guys will get to hear what we did firsthand and ask questions.
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing?
That's
right?
exactly what we're doing. And if you guys have questions, ask away, because at the end of this we'll do a Q&A. So there were some questions that people asked on Instagram, and yeah, so almost ready to go. Maybe we should tell Instagram real quick. What if we just went live on Instagram really quick?
We gotta go live everywhere, apparently.
What's wrong? Hey guys, we're going live on YouTube. So we went live on Instagram just to tell you guys we're going live on. Oh, there's nobody even on there.
Yeah, how's that gonna work?
It's not even started yet. Checking connection. I guess we could just set this one here and we could just do live on both, huh?
Sure. Is there 6 people? Who's on here? How do you tell if they're commenting?
I think it pops up. I'm not sure. I haven't done this. We don't know what we're doing, folks. I know Drew's on here. He said something. Oh, there we go. Oh, Michael.
There we go.
Oh, Michael Blade. What's up, man? Oh, and Dave.
Tank?
Tank.
Is that you?
I miss you, Tank.
Okay, so we're just starting our normal, like...
Yeah, let's see if I could do this. I'm not connected to the internet. That's fine.
So I guess you guys get to see what we do on our week wrap-up. And how I say things, and then Jason's like, wait, we have to start that over.
Yeah, you'll see that actual live
It's
version.
not going to be started over. Sorry, guys. I think if you, like, leave that up, then you can...
No, that's what I tried, but it wasn't doing exactly what I wanted it to.
Oh. So is this what happens behind the scenes? Yep, this is what happens.
Yeah.
It takes, like, 15 minutes to set everything up. And then I basically go back and try and remember what we did for that week.
Yeah, so she basically...
And I put it on my phone and just as a little outline, and that way we can kind of have some points to talk about.
I'm almost ready. Almost ready.
Is that one recording?
I think that one's recording.
And then sometimes what happens is we'll do like 20 minutes and we'll realize it didn't even record. So we have to start all over and do it again.
Yes, that happens too sometimes. Okay. And then let's see if we can go live here. See what happens.
Oh my gosh. 3 live. Wait, 2 lives and 2 cameras.
2 live. Oh, we're live. Okay, I don't know where to put this though.
You're going to get both angles, I guess.
I know. I
better make sure my
This is kind of crazy.
shorts aren't creeped up.
All right. Okay, so we're live everywhere. We're live on Instagram, we're live on YouTube, and we're live on camera. So, I don't know if we'll make this a regular thing, doing this every time, but it might be kind of fun. But we decided that we were going to do Q&A. We might not interact with you guys right away because we're going to do the week wrap-up like we typically do, and we won't even be looking at you. But keep asking those questions because we'll go back and we'll answer it. And as I said, nothing's off limits. So you can ask us anything.
Off topic is what you're saying.
Off topic, yeah. So no subject is off limits. But anyways, how's everybody doing? Let's get this thing started. So, you want to start it? Should I?
See, this is how it goes.
This is
Hey
what
guys, welcome back to week.
Wait, you have to wait till I stop talking to. Okay, go for it.
Hey guys, welcome back to Week with OXFam.
Hello. It has been another week. It keeps passing by. I think I say that like every time, but
it really does.
This week was a good week, and it started Monday the 1st.
Coming into March.
1st. Man, it's been 10 months on the road so far already, and it went by boom like that. I remember we're talking to Nate and Carrie from. Why am I forgetting the name of their... Our Journey Overland. And they were at the end of their trip when we were starting ours, and they had this epiphany, I guess. And they were like, man, we feel like, we're envious of you guys because you're just starting your journey and everything that you have to look forward to. And now we're at the end of our journey. Ish. We got another month. But still, we kind of keep pushing that end date further and further forward. But anyways, so we started out on Monday, and we were still here in Casa Caravan. We've really enjoyed our time here. I think the RV parks, I'm always apprehensive about staying in RV parks, but I don't think we've had a bad experience.
No, I feel like Casa Caravan is not really like your typical RV park. Like most RV parks are, like hundreds of spots, and this is 12 spots. It's small, intimate. They really set it up nicely with a community space, and it's just been a lot of fun to gather in the evenings and cook meals together.
And it's really about the community.
Drink tequila.
Lots of tequila. Not me. I'm not a drinker, so.
I don't know. I've been drinking tequila the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think Alexis and Steven are bad influences.
That's Alexis and Steven from Never Say Someday. So.
Yeah, they met us out here too, and we've been.
You guys are bringing me on the tequila train.
So, anyways, yeah, we were here. We started Monday, and Monday we could just what did we do? We just kind of chilled out.
Yeah, we had like some paperwork stuff we needed to get done. We were also trying to reach out to some magazine companies. Just kind of worked.
Yeah, getting more work done. We're slowly making the transition from making our social media kind of a hobby afterthought to making it our main squeeze, and see if we can actually turn all of this into something that sustains us on the road. So that's what we're working towards. So we actually have been spending quite a bit of time doing media stuff and connecting and trying to get more exposure and all that good stuff. So it's a little bit of a weird space for both of us, because I've done the social media thing for a while now, but I haven't actually purposed it as a business. And now that we're doing that, it's kind of, people are like, what do you do? I'm like, I don't know, social media influencer. And it's just kind of a weird thing to say. But anyways, yeah, so we worked Monday trying to get that stuff wrapped up. And
yeah, although Never Say Someday is a bad influence in the tequila department, she's a very good influence in the workout department. So her and I actually did a workout on Monday afternoon, and so that was good to be working out. I think we've worked out a few, I don't know, 3 or 4 times. I would say 3 times in the past week together. So that was Monday. And then Tuesday?
It was the next day. Tuesday. Just in case you were curious about that.
Tuesday, so right by Casa Caravan, just like a little walk, there is this little cafe. It's called Same But Different. And they have the best avocado toast. It's like this big, yummy piece of bread with smashed avocado. There's a little bit of goat cheese, and then they make their own salsa matcha. And I think I'm in love with salsa matcha.
And somebody actually, that was one of the questions we got asked. What is salsa matcha? So salsa matcha is basically, I don't know, it's kind of Cerritos, Todo Santos kind of salsa style. I don't know if it's just here.
I don't know. I think it's in Mexico.
Well, it's a certain pepper. What was it? Andrew kept saying it.
I don't
It's
remember.
a certain pepper they use in it, but it's basically an oil based with roasted peppers and roasted nuts, and it's got a real smoky kind of.
It's spicy.
Yeah, spicy. It's really good. But that's what salsa matcha is, and everybody kind of has their own style. So there's all kinds of different. Yeah. Uh-oh. Did I click off live here? Sorry, guys. Anyways. And so that's what salsa matcha is. It's just an oil-based, spicy salsa. Kind of nutty salsa.
It's really yummy.
You probably should get the
get
dog.
Yuki.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
See, this is what happens. The dog starts barking in the middle of our video, so we gotta pause, go get the dog, bring him in here. Come here, Yuki. Have you guys met Yuki?
Okay.
Come here, buddy. This is our pup Yuki. He's our 14 or 15 now.
I think he's almost 15.
Yeah, and he's our travel dog, and my little buddy.
So
And
yeah.
He's old.
Okay, Jake. You're
What? They want to know too. We'll put it everywhere. He's 14 years old.
See, I have to try and keep Jason on track because he does stuff like this, and then I'm like, "Come on, babe."
All right.
Tuesday afternoon.
Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah, we decided. Do you remember what that beach was called?
Oh, is that the horse beach?
Yeah.
So.
There's a private beach.
Yeah, it's on private property, but he lets you go. So if you know where it is, then it's about a quarter-mile walk through this palm-like forest. It was really pretty. And then it opens up on this beach. There's a little, like, kind of a cave. It looks like they turned into some sort of a structure at some point on the side. And then there's like a little lazy river that goes around.
Yeah, so the kids could play in the river and the water. And then all of a sudden, these 3 horses come prancing up. And
Yeah, I went back to get the paddleboard, and then that's when I saw them the first time, because they basically came back. I don't know where they came from, but they were walking down the path when I was
wild
going.
horses.
Yeah. No, they're not wild, because they had brands on them.
Oh, well.
But anyways, they were
wild. They were trying
range.
to eat us.
Yeah. So, I mean, when I passed them, they were fine. They were a little spooked, but then we came back, and we made the mistake of trying to lead them, because they basically walked right up to us on the beach. So I had a handful of cookies, and I led them away from the group with these cookies, and that was a mistake, because then they knew we had food, and they wouldn't leave us alone. And so we kept trying to chase them off. Steven almost got kicked twice, and ended up taking the drone out and chasing them off with the drone, and that worked for a little while. And then we realized that the waving a blanket, like a what do you call it, matador? That's like the best way to get rid of them, is you just take a towel and start snapping it at them, and they run off. But it was cool in some sense, and it was a little weird on some other.
It was a little scary because we had all the kids around, and I felt, you just didn't know like which way they were gonna run, and
right.
I don't know, the little kids, you never know what could happen.
Yep.
So, yeah, that was. What did we do Tuesday evening?
We just came back here and cooked, because I think,
like Jordan and Dutch. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's hard when you stay at one place for a long time, because all the days kind of start blending together. But I think we just came back here and hung out pretty much every night. Like, everybody, for the most part, we all kind of do our own things, and sometimes together. And then at the end of the night, everybody kind of comes back home, and then we end up kind of hanging out all night and talking and
swimming.
And
so they have a little plunge pool here, and Marley has learned how to swim, which is super cool. So the past 2 weeks she's been swimming, and yeah, she doesn't need her floaty anymore. So I'm super proud of her.
Yep.
And yeah, Wednesday, I think you just edited on Wednesday.
Yep. Trying to get the episode done.
And yeah, you edited all day.
Yeah. That's been going better. I had this moment where I was like trying to scrap the documentary series. I don't know, I was just kind of at my wit's end with the computer hard drive stuff. But for some reason, once I made the decision to keep doing it, they've been a lot easier. So
Yeah.
Wednesday we did that. You went back to same but different that morning.
That was on Thursday.
Oh, it was?
So now you know what's happening on Thursday. Wednesday you just edited.
What did you guys do? Just hung out
I
here?
think I just hung out here.
Yeah.
Just, yeah.
Did that. And then Thursday, what did we do Thursday?
Thursday I had got up and went to same again for breakfast, and then I come back and I was doing something up in the community kitchen, and all of a sudden I hear this loud shatter. And Alexis from Never Say Someday started running over, telling, the kids, back away, and it was Jackson, Marley, and her
Say that
two.
again. I was just, Yuki walked in front of everything.
Oh.
And then
Which part?
Thursday.
And then Thursday, I went to same for breakfast again. And I had come back and I was doing some things in the kitchen, and all of a sudden I hear this big shatter, and Alexis from Never Say Someday is running over to our camper, and
I was inside the camper
with his headphones on because he was finishing editing an episode. And so Marley and Jackson were over here, and two boys, and Jackson had dropped a Topo Chico, which is like sparkling water, this glass bottle right on his foot, and glass was everywhere.
Yeah.
And so he had a pretty deep cut on his foot, and I come over and Jason's like, get the first aid kit. And so I grabbed it, and he's like telling me what to look for, and I'm like, I don't know where anything is.
Yeah.
I'm not good under those types of circumstances.
Yeah, you kind of panic. So I have to be very methodical. Okay, grab it, open it, give it to me, take it.
So he looked at me, he's like, it's super deep, I think he needs stitches. And
I heard the bottle break, and I went out there to actually yell at Jackson because everybody's like, Jackson broke the bottle, and I'm like, oh great. And I'm like pissed because he's Jackson. And so I went out there and I was like, oh, he's got a pretty decent cut on his foot. So I looked at it, and it was about that long, and it was pretty deep, at least through the first couple layers of skin. So I pinched it closed, and then we kind of bandaged it up, and then I was actually going into Cabo with Andrew to get some stuff, and so we bandaged it up, got it, and then Dutch,
he used to be a firefighter.
Yeah, so we had him look at it, and he glued it together and thought it was gonna hold, but with a 4-year-old, it didn't hold.
He was fine. He glued it probably around noon, and it held until maybe 7 or 8 o'clock at night, and then all of a sudden he comes running, Mom, my foot's bleeding, and it was gushing blood everywhere again. And so at that point we were like, okay, let's just put a band-aid. It's late right now. We'll take him on Friday to get stitches. And
yeah, and then I didn't do too much when we were at Cabo. We basically fixed Andrew's getting his car looked at, and then I was supposed to get propane, but it didn't work out. And then we ended up coming back pretty late, and then
we decided to do a little birthday party for Jackson. His birthday's on March 14th, but here we had a bunch of his little friends at Casa Caravan, and so Jason got him a couple more little presents in Cabo, and and then Friday we got up, basically got ready, and Marley ended up going with Never Say Someday, just staying here, and went to the beach in the afternoon. But Jason and I took Jackson to St. Jude's down in Todos Santos. And it was probably about a 45-minute from the time we got there, filled out the paperwork, he was stitched, and we were out the door. So pretty quick experience for all of you who are asking. The stitches cost, I think US is $250 to be seen and get the stitches. So
3 little stitches. He did really good.
Yeah.
I mean, when they injected him with the numbing, he kind of freaked out, but other than that, he was fine.
And now he's running around.
Yeah. So we got ice cream, cheer him up, and then ran around, went and checked for packages. By the way, if you're ever shipping something here, do not ship USPS, and avoid shipping in general, because everything was supposed to be here days ago, and nothing showed up yet. So, yeah, shipping in Baja is a little difficult sometimes.
So, oh yeah, the other thing we did was we were in Todos Santos. We were looking for a piñata.
Oh yeah.
So we ended up finding a piñata. And
Thanks.
when Jason was in Cabo, he picked up some like little party plates and they're Avengers. And so we go to like look for the piñata, and Jackson's like, I want this one. And it was an Avengers piñata. So I was like, oh great, like we have a theme here. So that was kind of cool. And then Friday evening, Never Say Someday, they went out to dinner with some friends, and we ended up watching their two boys, and you went and got burgers. So
oh yeah, we went to the Burger Shack, which if you're down here in Todos Santos area, the Burger Shack is actually a really good burger. And we eat a lot of burgers in Portland. That's kind of our go-to if we don't want anything else. So decent burger, the Burger Shack. Go check it out. They have no social media though, but what are you gonna do? And then that was Friday, and then Friday night we just hung out with everybody and drank more tequila and
it's shots always. Tequila shots, tequila shots, tequila shots.
Yeah.
And we were making pina coladas with fresh pineapple.
Yep. And
so,
then Saturday, what did we do Saturday?
We went to brunch.
Oh yeah, we went back to Palomar Pescadero to have brunch, and yeah, that was that the same crew too? Oh, Andrew and
yeah, it was like Andrew and Christina and Luca came. And
is that when we packed everybody in the car?
Yeah, Never Say Someday, and then Robin Swing. So we like, they have vans, so it's a little bit of a pain for them to pack all their stuff up and put it away, and then, you know, go to where they need to go. And so we're like, we could pile everyone in the car, and everything in Mexico is dirt roads, so we just shoved all the kids in the back. And
yeah, we had 11 people in the car, so we could have got more. I think.
Yeah.
But and then that afternoon, what did we do? Was that just
we were
kind
just
of
relaxing, because then we got ready for the birthday party that night.
Oh yeah, yep. So we just relaxed, and then we got ready for the birthday party. Actually, was pretty fun. To be honest, we had piñata and pizza and salad and hung out and played games, and yeah, it was a good time.
It was funny. We had wrapped, like, Jason got a couple rolls of wrapping paper, and he wrapped Jackson's gifts, and then there are like 2 big pieces left, and so there's a table that somebody had put out like in the community area, so I put like the wrapping paper on the table, and then he had got balloons that were the cheapest balloons ever, so they were popping.
Biodegradable. That's why they kept popping, I realized.
Oh.
Yeah.
And so then, like, inside the wrapping paper, you know how there's like the roll? Well, it was like a flat piece of cardboardy like paper, and so the kids, Never Say Someday's boy, Levi, he's like an amazing artist, and he wrote this happy birthday thing for him, and they all colored it in, and it turned out really cute. Yeah, and all the kids had a good time. So
yeah,
that kind of wrapped up Saturday.
Yep, that was Saturday, and I also made a mistake on the candy I got, and I got spicy candy for the piñata. Or maybe you did. Either way, that's a good trick for your kids. If you don't want them to eat a lot of sugar, just get spicy candy. And then who knew? Only in Mexico. Yep. And then Sunday. That's the last day of our wrap up. What do we do Sunday?
I took Jackson with Christina and Luca, Alexis, and we went to the little Crafters Farmers Market again.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so we were just walking around, checking things out.
I just chilled all day. I didn't do anything that day. I edited the week wrap up and then took a nap with Jackson and just had a down day.
Alexis had a little incident.
Oh yeah.
With our vehicle, so we had done some like shopping. We went to this grocery store after, and we had gotten back, and she had a box of stuff she was carrying. And how do you explain like the?
It's just the rear bumper, and the rear bumper and the rear door are connected, and it's got like this. It's called a Heim joint, but basically, as you open it, the doors spread apart, and then as you close it, they come together. And if you get your arm in there weird, between the door and the bumper, then it pinches it, and so that's basically what happened.
She went to like go close it with the actual door, like, and put her wrist inside the bumper, and she had a box in the other hand, and so she had like a pretty good indentation on her wrist. She thought she had broken something because it swelled up pretty good.
Yeah.
And so Christina and I had decided, like, we were hanging out with her and the swelling had gone down, and she was like, I think I'm gonna just like rest for a little bit. She was debating going to the doctor. And so Christina and I had decided, okay, we're gonna go to the beach and just like relax for an hour without kids, lay on the beach. And so Alexis texted me, hey, I'm gonna go to the doctor and just get it checked out. So she did go to Toto Santos to St. Jude's to get it checked out, and a doctor, you know, made sure it was good, and
she was fine.
Nothing was broken, so that was good. And she had told me, because they didn't actually like do any sort of procedure on her for the visit for him to like check it out, there was no charge.
That's great.
So that was super cool. And so since everything was good, she was like, we're coming to the beach. And so yeah, we had margaritas on the beach, and
yeah, while I finished editing.
Yeah.
And then hung out that night, and that kind of wraps up our Sunday. So
you're gonna tell everyone, click here, right?
Yeah. Should we do the Q&A on the video too? No? Okay.
I think just stop it so wrap it up.
Okay. So that was our week. That was the week of March, the first week of March. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button. We've put some links down below for discount codes for you guys. So we're starting to try to kind of get all of our stuff organized. And part of that is discount codes for you. So some of the gear that we use, we talk to the companies, got a little bit of a deal for you guys. So go check that out in the links below. And we'll see you guys next time on A Week with the OXFam. Did you do that on purpose?
No.
That's funny.
I thought you were going to let me say it.
Yeah. Okay, so for everybody who's live right now, everybody bounced. It's actually, everybody on YouTube is kind of stuck with us. Everybody on Instagram is bounced. But, so this is the funny part of what we do, because we have to make the thumbnail for, and so we always look at each other and make silly faces
like,
for the, yeah. That's pretty much what we do. That's it. Anyways, give me a second. We're going to answer some questions. Actually, there's nobody even on Instagram right now. That's fine. All right.
Wait, so who has questions here?
I don't know.
How do you...
There we go.
So, is this what happens? Yes. You...
Right,
yes. You saw everything that happened behind the scenes. What else? How did you make that come on?
I think you touched the corner.
Oh, over here? Oh.
Yeah. So I'll get to...
Thank you! Who is this?
I've got one person on Instagram. Actually, you know what? Let's just stop. And now... Let's just delete that video. And let's just go live again. See if we start it over, what happens. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, gosh. The kids aren't in here. They're in the car.
Alright, let's just do that.
Okay, somebody said
Scoot over a little bit.
This way?
Yep, there we go. Alright, so let's answer these questions. Hey, I don't even remember how to pronounce your name, but I talk to you all the time online.
What?
Oh, that's a good question.
What fuel prices, or what are fuel prices like down there? Seems like everything.
Slide up.
Everything is on a cash.
Yeah, most stuff is. I mean, you don't have to like gas stations, like some like major, more like bigger restaurants. You can pay with card, but for the most part, it's
pesos.
down here, and gas is expensive. I don't really even know what it all breaks down to. It's done by the liter, which I don't know how to translate into the gallons, but
it's
like to fill our
$4 and something per gallon.
Okay. Well, that's
is what I figured out.
$4 per gallon. Yeah, it's expensive.
A little bit over.
Everything else is pretty inexpensive down here, but the gas is the one thing that's pretty expensive. So that's our big cost. But the nice thing about staying like put is you're not burning through much gas.
How come this just doesn't stay up?
I don't know. Swipe up.
Oh. Where are the kids when you do these video updates?
Good question.
Usually they're playing with friends, or sometimes we'll put a movie on for them in the GX.
And that's where they are right now. They're watching a movie in the GX. You want to go through the questions on Instagram?
Sure. We could do that.
That's California prices, yeah. Honestly.
Okay, the best during this whole travel, I think the cheapest gas was in Texas.
Yeah.
$1.67 a gallon, so that was amazing. But yeah, definitely in Baja, gas is probably the highest cost.
Yep. Hold on, sorry, I gotta bring these up.
I'll look through here.
Okay, so the questions. One person asked, what is salsa macho? We just covered that in the week wrap-up that we just did. So if you guys just popped in, we did the week wrap-up live. I'm not sure if that was the right choice. Everybody kind of bounced on. YouTube loved it, Instagram not so much. I think Instagram wants to engage with us. So, but I think we're kind of going to do more of the live things. They're fun. So I feel like it's a good way to kind of connect with you guys, and especially YouTube, because I feel like, what, am I rambling?
Un poquito.
Okay, I'll shut up. I'm waiting for these to come up, so I'm filling dead space while I wait for
I have to keep Jason on track sometimes. He like goes off on these tangents, and I'm like, babe, where are you going with this?
I'm filling dead airspace while I wait for this to load up. Because they could sit and watch us say nothing if they want, but that's not very fun.
Well, I like the live. More organic. Thanks, Drew.
Cool. Do the kiddos ever get tired of traveling and being in the car? Yes and no. So since they were born, we knew we were going to do something like this. So we've kind of conditioned our kids to be, stop beeping at me. We've conditioned our kids to kind of be accustomed to the truck. And then we also try to make it as comfortable as possible. Big thing is like traveling like during nap times, because that gets you a couple of extra hours. And then we have a DVD player in the truck, so they watch, we get $5 DVDs from Walmart whenever we're in there, and they watch movies that way.
And then Marley does school sometimes in the car.
So it is tough sometimes. The longest drive that we've done was 16 hours. That was kind of crazy, and we only took like, I think 2 breaks. And we didn't really even stop for that long. We just stopped for a little while. But
our like gas breaks are like 30 minutes though. By the time you fill up with gas, I'll go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Like, how did we just spend 30 minutes filling up gas and going to the bathroom?
Right. Yeah. So that's, the short answer is yeah, they do get tired of traveling, and drive days are always one of those things that are like, oh, it's a drive day. But they also kind of like watching movies too, so.
That's the time that they get to watch movies, because sometimes we don't have internet service or don't always allow them to.
So Never Say Someday asked, who has been your favorite family you've met on the road? I think that's kind of a loaded question.
You guys!
For sure, for sure, this has been our favorite spot that we've been, because just the whole community has been rad. It's Casa Caravan, in is this Cerritos, Baja, or Todos Santos?
What are we talking about? What are you?
Casa Caravan.
Oh.
And so, anyways, it's a rad place. They've just set it up to be very like community oriented, and it's been good.
Okay. Somebody here.
Was that Drew? Why you can't slide up?
I don't know. Okay.
Oh, Ran. What's up, Ran?
Rand, can you touch about your budget? How much are you guys spending per day, per month, and is that what you're planning on spending?
Oh, no. That
What?
was my question. My 11-year-old goes super stir crazy after 2 hours. Yeah, it's something you kind of have to condition your kids to do. It's not easy. Budget, that's a you question. I spend the money, she budgets it.
I think here in in the States it was a little bit different. I would say we were spending maybe about 30.
Dutch.
Who's that?
What's up, Dutch?
Hi,
and Hills.
Dutch. I would say we were spending about $3,300 in the States per month on things, and then here in Baja it's a lot less. You can definitely pinch pennies and do it for less than maybe what we're doing, but we're also trying to experience new foods, new places. So I think here we're probably about $1,500 to $2,000 a month.
Yeah.
So
I mean, what we kind of budgeted was about $4,000 a month is what we thought it would be. It ends up being a little bit less expensive, but a lot of that depends on like your home life too back home, like whether you have bills back there, because that always adds up too. So, and we rented our house out, so we don't have the mortgage, and yeah.
okay, who asked a question over here? Somebody. Oh.
No, Dutch and Hillary said hey. Dutch and Hillary are like were the unofficial camp hosts of Casa Caravan.
He tried to hand it off to me when he left. I'm like, dude, I'm leaving.
No, let's be real. You're always the camp host wherever you go. What is salsa macho? We touched on that. Are you Filipino? I was asked. No, I'm not Filipino. Half Japanese. And then the question we always get asked: where do mom and dad make love? Is it complicated with the lack of privacy? It's inevitable. Every time we do a Q&A, people want to know about our sex life. It's not hard. Well, anyways, it's how do I explain this? Basically, once the kids go to bed, we've always been pretty not particularly concerned about the noise when the kids are sleeping. So like when we're at home, we'll still clean the house, play music. Oh, that's unfortunate. It just switched to
there.
Oh, there we go. And so basically, we're talking about our love life for everybody who's not who got kicked off. But yeah, once the kids go to sleep, they're asleep. They're not very. It's hard to wake them up once they've gone to sleep. And I mean, I don't feel like I guess it's changed in how noisy you are, or we are. Help me out here instead of laughing at me, right? Like I'm. You're ridiculous. Why don't you help me out here instead of leave me hanging?
I'm noisy? I mean, we're not noisy people usually.
Well, you explain it then instead of laughing at me so I can laugh at you.
Okay. This is awkward.
Anyways, it's
you
make it work, I guess. I don't know what to say. Basically, wait till the kids go to bed or before they get up in the morning. And
or when they're playing with friends.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, you just fit it in when you can fit it in. But what was... Everybody's laughing at us.
Because we're like awkward about it. We don't know what to say.
Yeah, usually I feel like we're pretty good at answering that question, but...
When you're put on the spot... Oh, we got some hearts.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm being hot in here.
Are you getting embarrassed?
Yeah, you're sweating too.
Well, we have everything closed off, and it's in the middle of the day in Baja, so it is warm in here. But, yeah, you guys have any more questions? Ask us anything. I think we're going to be doing a little bit more of the live stuff. It's fun interacting with you guys, and we're trying to, like, figure out how to be more engaged and bring you guys into our travels, and just instead of just showing us what you do, or what we do, you know, making you guys more of a part of it. And...
Oh, yeah. We do have a Patreon account. I don't know if you guys noticed that Jason put that together. So, any of you who want to go support us,
yeah, we're talking about what to do on Patreon, too, because we like to do something special for our Patreon members. And so we're working on that, too, to try to maybe do another video series or, I don't know, behind the scenes or something, but kind of put something together for that. But yes, we do have a Patreon. Links are all down below, or will be. But other than that,
Yeah, because somebody asked us that recently.
yeah,
Oh.
if we have a Patreon.
And Jason's like, I guess I'm not doing the best job telling people about it.
Yeah, we've upgraded or updated our story highlights and stuff. Don't forget to, on all the description of everything, we're putting discount codes for you guys. So we're working out with different companies discounts on the stuff that we love and use. And so look below for discount codes for you guys so you can get things cheaper.
Okay, how's the camper working out in real life use with the kids?
It's good. I mean, it definitely takes a certain kind of people to be in a space this small. Me and Francesca, we're pretty organized. Both of us are pretty organized. Her more than me, but I'm probably a little more organized than a regular guy. And so everything has a place and everything needs to be put away consistently. So it's small. Obviously, if we're going to do this more permanent and in colder weather, we probably want something with an inside bathroom. But it's working pretty well for us. We like the maneuverability about it with it. I mean, it's held up pretty well so far. So yeah, we like it. We're gonna actually upgrade when we get back to a version with a pop top, and the kids can sleep up there, and that way we can keep this a like kind of work area. So
I think definitely like when traveling and being on the road, less is more, and so I just think like you don't need a lot of stuff, and so I keep getting rid of things. I'm like, why did I bring this?
Yep. Hello.
Hold on. What's up, sis?
You guys want to come in and do it with us? You want to do Q&A?
Okay, come in.
The squad said you guys are amazing YouTubers. Thank you. Yeah, I like it. It's fun. I wish there was more engagement on YouTube. And then
How far in advance? What it say?
he said, how far in advance do you plan your next destination? Do you just fire up GPS and say we're going here next type of
Say
deal?
hi to everyone. You're live. Look at, they're giving you hearts.
Yep. Everybody loves ya. So we don't
You have to
really.
scoot this
Oh,
way a
sorry.
little for this one.
We don't really plan that much, to be honest. It's more of like a go to a. We just plan the next spot basically, and then from there, we figure out where we're going next. And we do it that way for a couple reasons. One, we're lazy, and two, you end up talking to people, and your plan develops ahead of you based on like the recommendations you get from other travelers. And
Or
so,
you meet people and want to travel with them, or you're at a really cool spot and you're like, I don't want to leave.
yeah.
So if we planned like too far in advance, I feel like things wouldn't happen like organically and just kind of.
And that's definitely like the two different legs of our trip. For the U.S. side of it, we were definitely that was the style of travel we
More
were doing.
planned.
We had to be in certain areas at certain times, and so basically you had to be here, had to be there. So it felt rushed. In some ways, it felt rushed. And then the way we wanted to travel, which is much more the way we're doing it down here in Baja, is tired to this is going to an area, stopping, kind of digging in, figuring out the area, enjoying it, and then moving on. So that's kind of an answer to your question, Drew. That's kind of how we do it. Hey, Ian's on. What's up, Ian? Ian Smart wants to go live. Bring him in. See what he does.
How do you do that?
You can't. You can only do it on Instagram.
Oh. Okay, and then. Ian, you're coming in?
I'm here.
What's up, Ian? Everybody, this is Ian from Last US Bag. He was first our friend, and then he started working for our other friend, and now he's like
A double friend.
now he's a double friend. So if you guys don't know Last US Bag, that's all the like organizing bags that you see hanging in the truck and the trailer. That comes from these guys right
Hold
here.
on. The boys are fighting.
Anyways,
We adopted another boy. What's going on?
what's that? Oh no, is this not gonna work because we're in Baja? I saw your interview with Larry Lawton. Good interview, and oops, and great doing that. Good family memories. I don't know what happened to. I think we lost Ian, but yeah, we ended up in the Florida Keys a couple months ago, and we met Larry Lawton. He is. He's a YouTuber as well. He's got a crazy backstory. He was like one of the biggest jewel thieves in U.S. history, or maybe it was just at the time. But he ended up going to jail, getting a life sentence. In jail, he got his law degree, fought the sentence, got it dropped, and then now he's spent the rest of his life kind of doing positive things for other people in those kind of situations. So, and we just happened to run into him, and so he had us on his podcast, and now we're, friends. So you make all kinds of friends on the road. It's pretty rad. So, let's see. Ian's at work. Yes, I don't know what happened to him. We are also in Baja, so it's kind of hit or miss for the service. But anyways, Ian works for Last US Bag, and yeah, couldn't be happier with that company. They're amazing. Their products they turn out are awesome, and they even listen to us when we give suggestions. So super appreciative for all their support. Rainy Rules. Emily Ray, say hey. Sis, why don't you tell everybody, like, what's been your favorite part of this trip?
Seeing the wild horses run.
Yeah, you like that, huh?
Okay.
Marley definitely likes the animals, huh? That's your favorite part of the trip, huh? And we always try to see new ones.
I had to deal with our
Crazy
two
kid.
boys. We met some friends in Guerrero Negro like a month ago, and we've been with them traveling. They have a 4-year-old boy, Luca, and him and Jackson, they like love each other, and then they're fight.
Yeah. Yeah, they basically like brothers. Did you ever find that scuttle bag? Oh, that must have been in direction to
What's going on?
Ian. That must have been inside.
Oh, dang, he left, yeah.
But anyways, that was fun, guys. We need to do more of these. I always say that every time we do it. But did you show him your teeth? She has 2 lost teeth. So, are you guys traveling with the dog? Yeah. Yuki, come here. Come here. Come here.
Yeah, it was super
here.
easy to get Yuki in and out of the Mexico. We were down in Baja for 2 weeks, and then
There he is.
so we were down in Baja for 2 weeks, went back up to the U.S. For a few days, and it was super easy getting him in and out. They don't really ask you for anything.
I don't even think they knew he was in there. He was on the floor in there. I don't even think they knew he was in there. But
And his tongue hangs out because he has missing teeth.
Yeah, this dog is 14 years old, or 15 now, has missing teeth, and has more war stories than a World War II vet. Like, he's been run over by a van, he's been eaten by a husky, he's been stuck in a post hole, stuck behind a refrigerator. He's had a lot of stories, this dog.
More stuff with Last US Bag would be great. They're starting to do more online stuff worth watching.
Yeah, we've been watching. We love them. So yeah, we should probably collaborate on do some live stuff online. That'd be fun. I don't know how to do all this. We don't do live very often, so we're learning.
Just hit the live button, babe.
I know, but I mean collaborations and Yuki is the man. He's true.
Yeah.
See, they know who Yuki is. You're famous, Yuki. But yeah, he's old. He doesn't hear very well and doesn't see very well, but he's a good travel dog because he just kind of lays around. But anyways, any more questions?
I've got a little dog who's been through the ringer. Hit by a car, attacked by a pit, jumped out of the Land Cruiser. Oh my gosh. Sounds like Yuki.
Yeah, it totally sounds like Yuki. Who's that? Rainy Rules?
Yeah. Who's
Yeah.
that?
Rainy Rules. That's who it is.
What is your name, Rainy Rules?
Is there anything on YouTube?
I don't think. The dog.
Oh, getting it back and forth into Mexico.
Oh, I saw. Did you?
Yeah, I
do
touched on that while you were outside.
Oh.
So, all right. Well, if there's no more questions, we'll do this again soon. Sooner than later, for sure. Wish I could stick around. Aloha. See you later. Oh, did he? 26. We'll see you guys later. Bananas Overland, what's up? We'll definitely do some more. Yeah, Bananas Overland. Is that a funny name? The name of the camper we have is Overkill Camper.
And if you decide to get one, tell them the OXFamily sent you.
Yeah, because we get a kickback too. Stefan. Oh, I think I've talked to you a couple times online.
Yes, more chats. See you next time.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, guys. We will see you later. We'll do more live. Maybe we'll do a live from the road at some point too, so you can see the scenery out here. So, good talking. We'll see you guys later. Check out the video when it's up, and don't forget to subscribe and
Go
support
like
us.
everything.
And don't forget Patreon. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye. Say bye.
Hey, you're making Yuki fall off.
I knew it.
Adios.